Hello, everybody. I wanted to do a short video. All my money, all $25 of it, you can see it on the screen. But the initial investment I made in the Prosper is in there now. To be honest with you, it was in there a couple of days after the last video I shot, but I've gotten bogged down by emails and the holidays. And so I'm finally getting to it. And so my $25 has been sitting there doing absolutely nothing for me other than looking pretty on that total value column. And so I figured I'd do a short video and let you see me invest it so that you can see how it works. A little fresh coffee there to get me jazzed up. And now let's get rolling. Okay, so my money's there. I got several emails from Prosper. And just to let you know, the reason I did 25 is the first time I've used it, not because I don't trust it, but any new investment, I like to start small. That's why I like small minimums. And if I like it, I may invest more. If the returns are good, I may invest more. All that kind of, all that fun stuff. And so let's get rolling here. I had to log in, logged in now, choose investments. And this is the first time I've done this. And so just forgive me if it takes a little while or I'm trying to figure things out as we go. Hopefully, as I figure it out and you do the same thing, it will become that much easier for you. So choose investments, select up to 10 listings and place a one-time investment order. And so these are the investments. All right, so you can see that we got different loan terms, we've got a different yield percentage, and we've got funding information over here. And so actually, you know what? First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to scan down, find an investment that I think I might like, and I'll look at that one and look at the specs on it. And so you can see already there's a debt consolidation, taxes. Let's see what else we have here. Ooh, 19,000 for debt consolidation. 4,000 for other. I'm just curious. I want to see if they tell what the other is. Let's see. They do not. They're employed, stated income, so kind of low on the income range. Not the best FICO, so they don't say other. See, I'm definitely not going to do one of those. Let's see, 3,500 for household expenses. I'm curious about that one too. Let's see if they expand on that. That's a 29% yield on that too. That's all right. A lot of the same things as the other one. FICO is even lower though. So household expenses. So that might actually be food and groceries and things like that. And yeah, see, when I'm picking these, I'm looking for something that I feel, I don't know. I guess I'm really picky. I'm not a charity. I mean, when I give money, I like for it to be purposeful. I like to give money where I know it's going to be well used, well spent. I would hope, if somebody was giving me money for similar reasons, they would give it to me in the hopes that I would do something really good with it, not just use it to get more in debt, using it to pay off stupid purchases on credit cards, things like that. We want you to live the kingdom life, but we don't want you spending your money foolishly. And I don't want to fund people that, I mean, it may all sound a little judgmental, but I've had my own experiences with being in a lot of debt and making stupid purchases and buying things I should never have had in the first place and things that I couldn't afford, didn't have the money for. And so, I'm going to be a little picky, mainly because of personal experience, not because I'm so much judging these people. And it probably actually is a good thing that they don't give us more specs on some of these, because I might get pretty judgy on that. So let's see. All right. So 1 out of 25 of 123. Let me tell you what I'm looking for. Not debt consolidation. I'm actually looking to see if anybody is trying to get a loan for medical expenses. And so now we're at number 26 through 50, all these for debt consolidation. The other, if they expanded that category, that might make me pretty happy, because I don't know, what if somebody needs a new roof? They don't have good enough home insurance. They don't have any home insurance maybe, and need a new roof. That I could get into. Actually, wow, I just said it, and there's one for home improvement. Let's see if they tell us anything. No, they do not. All right, some of these yields though are all over the place. So I may just pick one. Oh, wow. There. $5,000 for an auto, motorcycle, RV, or boat. I'm not even going to say anything there because I understand that will come out incredibly judgy. Let's see. I am looking to see if anybody needs a loan for medical expenses. That's what I'm looking for, because I know that medical expenses is one of those things that can come upon you suddenly. It can come upon you, with no idea something's happening. All of a sudden, you're in the hospital for a major surgery or a heart condition or something like that. And a lot of people don't have adequate insurance. And no matter where you stand financially, a medical expense, if you're not prepared for it, could utterly wreck you and your family. And so that's what I'm looking for. That's what I want. Taxes. I don't really want to help anybody that's you know overdue on their taxes or something. 10,500 for a vacation. let's let's skip by that one too because there are words forming in my mind that there we go. 11,000 for medical dental. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. This is my plan with my Prosper investment. I understand there are much larger yield ratios because I mean just right here you can see the one I'm looking at 11,000 for medical dental. Shake the cursor over there. 8.97 yield. And look at this one. This one's for debt consolidation, 823. But the thing about Prosper is I'm making this investment so I can help someone, and the money's not just useless. It's not like $25 sitting in my wallet doing nothing, or $25 I've hidden in my wardrobe somewhere just in case I need an extra 25 bucks. So I'm not as concerned with the yield percentage on here. If you're doing this as an investment, hey, have at it with some of those high percentage yields. That's going to help you, and you're also helping somebody. But I was looking specifically for a medical dental, and so I'm going to check this one out. It's a AA loan rating, 5 years, 8.97% yield, and here only $17.90 left to fund, and so my $25 will not make a big chunk in that, but it will help a little bit. So the FICO is in that range there. You can see the stated income range. So a stated income from 75,000 to 99,000. That is what I don't know. What do we consider that nowadays? Regular middle class, or I guess it depends on what area you're in. That could be upper middle class. Revolving credit balance. That's actually not bad. So it looks to me there are no delinquencies. Revolving credit balance. That tells me there that they're paying their credit cards off, and a low balance. They are employed. Full details. I want to see if they tell me more. Right? Okay, this is pretty cool. I should have clicked on that with the household expenses and showed you guys, but you can check it on your own if you want to help fund somebody's household expenses. So, like I said, AA rating. We've got let's see, a borrower rate, their monthly payment. All right. Well, I assume I shouldn't have. It's a waiter, waitress. They don't tell you anything more about ethnic, gender, anything like that on here because it's not. We're not adopting families. We're helping people with loans, and so we don't really need to know that information for what we're doing. Let's see. Stated employment. They've been there for 2 years as a waiter or waitress. No mortgage. Borrower state is in California. That's another thing you could do if you actually wanted to do these geographically. You could pick people that are near you. I mean, maybe there's a chance somehow that you could actually figure out who it is if they were near you. And it'd be kind of pretty cool to bless them in person as well. This one being in California is over here. I am in South Carolina over here. I would likely never, ever know who this person is or meet them. But it's my $25 investment, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. So you can see my 25 is already filled in there because that's the minimum. And I'm going to add that to the order, your investment order, 11,000 for medical dental. And just 11,000, I am guessing that is probably dental. I mean, you could drop 11,000 in a heartbeat for, root canals, dentures, braces. I mean, who knows? Could be braces for the kids. Let's see. All right, investment order amount. All right, so I think I should hit the apply button. But to be honest with you, I think it's already applied. It's in the investment amount right there. All right, place order. And that didn't do anything. Again, okay, so, all right, those buttons are not doing anything for me yet. So I'm just gonna activate these tabs. All right. All right, I am as in the dark as you are on this. Oh, okay. All right, so here's what happened. I was wondering maybe if the 25 wasn't enough because there was a service fee, because a thing popped up real quick that said I did not have enough money in the account to fund that one. But what happened was, fat thumbs, I clicked the button twice and it was already placing my order. So you can see the button right there. You're already invested in this listing. Your order's in progress. View the current status of your order here. All right, so it's in progress. That's my order history. Manual investment. I can download this information if I need to. let's look at the breakdown. See what. Okay, that's just a breakdown on the loan itself, and this one may not get funded. There are 13 days left. It's 84% funded. That's another way that you could make a plan to invest on Prosper if you wanted to. Is you could actually look up loans that are mostly invested but not invested fully in, so the people have a chance of not getting the loan. You could be the person that comes in as the finisher and just invest in those kind of loans. And so might seem pretty cool. You can come up with whatever strategies you want, or you can just pick the very first loan that pops up. That might be your strategy. I like to have strategies because I'm a big nerd about that kind of stuff. And so, plus, I've had my own dental issues in the past, and somebody from a church I was attending at the time, I think it was the pastor, but the pastor said it was anonymous, and they actually gave my family $4,000 for me to have a lot of dental work. I spent a lot of time in the dentist chair, hated every second of it, but was incredibly blessed by that family. And so I know the feels when it comes to that. So let's hit this download button also, and just to see what happens. Okay, so it looks like it downloaded in Excel. So I'll just look at that later. And so there we go. I've invested my first $25 in Prosper. I'm pretty sure I will probably get regular email updates. Like if the loan doesn't go through for some reason, I'll get an update. If if it does go through, I'll probably get an update. So I'll update you guys on those. I'm going to go ahead and click over here and see my investments. It should show my cash value at either it'll show the 25 as invested, or it'll show it at 0 because I've used up what I transferred into Prosper. And if you see my videos a lot, you're probably well aware that I am so far off the grid that I do not have broadband. Sometimes it takes a while. Okay, so total value, it's still in there. So available cash is 0. Pending is a $25 loan. You can see there. All right. And my allocation is in 100% AA loans. Do not have auto investing set up. If you're going to do this a lot, you may want to do the auto investing. And there we go. There is my first investment on Prosper. I hope you enjoy it. If you get into it, it's a very good way to put your money to work, helping people out. And so that's what we like. It's not all about making more and more money for ourselves. Even though I trust, even when you do make a lot of money for yourself, you're tithing on that and helping others anyway. It's just that doing it like this, my money is more directly going straight to somebody that needs some help. Another option, if you don't want to do Prosper, is my church has financial classes. I help teach those. And one thing you could do is actually set up a loan program through your church somehow. I've not done that. Just a neat idea that's kind of been percolating in my brain for when I have more money available to do that kind of thing. And so because my church, it's a pretty big church, it's a mega church for my area, but not really a mega church for the U.S. I mean, there are much bigger ones, but they have a food kitchen. They do a lot of stuff with the homeless, and so a lot of career stuff too for single moms and people who I don't know what's the terminology for when you have a job and all that, but you're just not making enough money to pay the bills. I'm not sure, but there are a lot of people in that situation that they're not in poverty, but they are poor, and so that would be kind of neat to help those people directly and actually be an influence on their families. And so something to consider. And otherwise, though, you've got Prosper. And now I'm going to navigate down to the end recording, and we will see you guys and ladies in the Facebook group.